Richard and Hannah, God has created this for you. You, Hannah and Richard, were created for each other for love. God made the two of you in His image to love one another. And whenever you love one another and fall more deeply in love with one another, you fulfill the reason why God created you.
May God who made you, who brought you guys together in time, also help you create this safe haven and a foretaste of heaven.
Love, it's a special day. We should celebrate and appreciate that you and me found something pretty neat. And I know some say this day is arbitrary, but it's a good excuse, put our love to use, baby. I know what to do, baby. I will love you, I'll love you, I'll love you. So won't you be my honeybee, giving sweet kisses all the time. Be mine, be my Valentine. Oh, be my Valentine.
Love you. And so I tell you a million tiny things that you have never known. It all gets tangled up inside, and I'll tell you a million little reasons I'm falling for your eyes. I just want to be where you are. I'll tell you a million tiny things that you have never known. It all gets tangled up inside, and I'll tell you a million little reasons I'm falling for your eyes. I just want to be where you are.
Hannah, 10 years ago, we went on a halftime retreat where we had to write a letter to our future self. I wrote a lot of things in that letter, but the most important thing I wrote was, don't ever forget how special Hannah is. If for some reason when you're reading this, you aren't with Hannah anymore, you should find her and try to be with her again. 10 years ago, I already knew you were the one. I've come to love you more and more deeply. I've also slowly learned how crazy of a person you are. To list just a few things, if you get bored before I wake up, you scream, "I'm so bored," and then you take away all the blankets and then kick me out of the bed. You say you want to travel to every country in the world, as if it's a very normal thing to do. And in general, you love packing our schedule as tight as humanly possible. And you cry all the time. But honestly, I love each and every one of those crazy little things about you. I love that waking up in the morning can be an adventure in and of itself. I love that I get to travel across the globe with the best trip planner in the world. I can't say I love when you cry, but I know you cry because you're the most empathetic and caring person that I know. But perhaps the craziest thing about you is that after 12 years, you still love me too. You're patient when I need you to be, and you're honest when I'm ready for it. And the truth is that after spending my entire adult life with you, I don't know how to do life without you. And so to lock in that commitment, I promise to take you to a new country at least every other year. I promise to teach you to drive so you can better understand when I get upset on the road. I don't know what the future will hold, but I'm certain that as long as we're together, it'll be a great life. Because no matter what we're doing, even the mundane day-to-day, I am truly happy when I'm with you. In my halftime journal I wrote in, that same journal I wrote in 10 years ago, one of the questions I had to answer was, what was the best decision you've made since entering college? My answer at the time, verbatim, was just 2 words: dating Hannah. Today, my answer is exactly the same. Being with you is and has been the best decision of my entire life. And to paraphrase Winnie the Pooh, forever doesn't feel long at all when I'm with you.
Dear Richard, before I met you, I was scared of the concept of staying put. But now that I'm here, standing in front of you, about to embark on the most exciting adventure of my life, it dawns on me that what I was scared of was not staying put, getting married, or committing my life to one person. Instead, what I was scared of was not finding the right person to commit to. I have never felt more certainty about any decision than this decision to do life with you. So a few months back, I was joking around with my friends on what is the one thing I look for in a partner. And various answers were thrown out: intelligence, hot bod, and I said, good heart. When I told you this, you told me, really? Dave gets hot bod, and Wes gets wicked smart, and Yum gets cute face, and I get good heart? Let me take this opportunity to clarify. Richard, you are the smartest person I've ever met. Half the time, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I love how excited you get when your robots are working. And as for the hot bod, I definitely think there's room for improvement for both of us there. But even with your wicked intelligence and A+ attractiveness, I love that what makes you you is your good heart. Your heart shows me a glimpse of what perfect love could look like in heaven. I want to make a few promises on the kind of love that I want to exemplify you as your wife. I promise to never take your love for granted. I promise to celebrate you in your best days and comfort you in your worst. When you're hit with 10-minute long red lights 3 times in a row, I will give you a big hug, even when I know those red lights are not 10 minutes long. 12 years ago, I made this silly promise to myself that I'm going to make sure my first kiss will be someone who I'll be proud of giving my first kiss to. But it was important enough that I ran away from a few dates in freshman year when guys tried to kiss me. And though I too rejected your first kiss attempt, in your second attempt, I did give you my first kiss. Now, 12 years later, I feel lucky to marry you, who will not only be my first kiss, but also my last. I love you.
We pronounce you as husband and wife and partners for life. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, now you may kiss each other as a married couple for the first time.
Thinking about the night I first met you. Yeah, we were younger then, it all felt so new. We talk about building a house so tall. Thought we had nothing then, but damn, we had it all. But life got in the way, 'cause time has got a way of making you forget what matters most. But that's just how it goes. There's so much weighing on my brain, and I tend to overcomplicate. Let's try to entertain a different point of view. Wanna get back to the simple things with you.
You love the ocean, why don't we just go? Kick off your shoes and feel the sand under your toes. Wait for the stars so I can watch you glow. Just can't stop looking 'cause you're so damn beautiful.
Maybe we should stay,
'Cause I don't wanna leave.
what if we forget what matters most? Do we really have to go? There's so much weighing on my brain, and I tend to overcomplicate. Let's try to entertain a different point of view. Wanna get back to the simple things with you. Do 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 do. 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 I wanna get back to the simple darling, may I have this dance, drink every single drop of life inside the glass. Why don't we lay right here and waste a day or two? Wanna get back to the simple things with you.
There's so much weighing on my brain,
and I tend to overcomplicate. Let's try to entertain a different point of view. Wanna get back to the simple things with you.
Richard, I've no doubt in my mind that you'll do best by Hanna. I've really considered you part of our family for a long time now. And Hanna, although I'm not great at speaking my feelings, I'm so grateful and thankful to have you as my disciplined yet ambitious sister. I know I can lean on you, rely on you more than anyone in this world. I tell my friends that you're the smartest person I know, but you also have one of the biggest hearts that I know of. And I love you both.
Hanna and I have been friends for the last 12 years, which incidentally is just about as long as I've been waiting for these two to get married. Early on in Richard and Hanna's relationship, we usually heard glowing things about how Richard had done something to make her feel special, including one of my favorites, when he randomly met her train back into Princeton with a bouquet of flowers. And to me, it was obvious by the way Richard always took care of Hanna that he was the one. It is so clear that you have found your forever in each other. You deserve this incredible kind of love.
One of the things that I've come to admire so much about Hanna and Richard is how much they support each other. A few months ago, we were playing a little What Would You Do game, and the question was, what would I do if my car broke down and it was the middle of the night and I was in the middle of nowhere and I needed a ride? And the answer was that I would call Hanna. Hanna doesn't drive, so calling Hanna actually meant calling Hanna to wake up Richard and get Richard to come and pick me up. But I would do this because I know that not only would Richard do anything for Hanna, but because he's so considerate of her values and priorities that he would uphold her loyalty to her friends and family. And to say it as Hanna would say it, Richard has a good heart.
No matter what happens during the day, when Richard comes to hang out, I know I'm going to feel a lot better about life and the world. I'm not sure how many people know this, but at one point, the desire to bring smiles and laughter to the people around him was so strong, Richard was actually considering a career in stand-up comedy. Now, I'm not sure how serious he was being. I, for one, am super supportive of this. Both Hanna and Richard have always been uniquely caring, loving, and loyal, and I look forward to continuing the walk of life with you two, especially if Richard decides to pursue becoming a stand-up comedian.
12 years ago, when my daughter left home, one of the advice that I gave her was, do not get married with the first love. In my family, we have a kind of embedded that first love gene. Obviously, she did not listen, nor she did not obey. Here they are. I'd like to thank God for giving Richard as new member of my family, and more than that, not as a son-in-law, but son-in-love.
Again, brothers, sisters, everybody sing. Gonna bring the flame, I'll show you how. Got a question for you, better answer now. Yeah. Am I